Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 18th of June. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. All right, Dad, hello. Sabrina, hello. Mark, good evening. And Mitch, hello. Melissa, hello. All right. Let me just actually get one thing going here. By the way, everybody, all the weekly readings are up on the channel. If you don't see your sign, just go click on videos. They are all there. I upload all the videos at exactly the same time. So I never miss, never, except for like one time, I think, in the 5 years I've been doing this. So all the videos are there. YouTube just hides my videos for whatever reason. YouTube doesn't like me, so that's why. But they're all there. I promise. All right, Dory, if you are here, let me know. I think I missed your question last night, Dory, but let me know. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What will happen? No, you say, when will A and I become a couple? You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Mirror, change in direction, Knight of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like you need to set yourself free from this. I feel like you're keeping yourself trapped. Seven of Pentacles, change in direction. The Mirror, needing to look at if you really want this or not. Like, you might be saying, yes, I want this, but it's like deep down inside, do you really want this relationship is what this is saying. Seven of Pentacles, it's good card, bad card type situation here is what I'd say. It's not a bad card, but it is a card. Both of these cards are cards of assessment. They're both cards of like truly looking deep into the situation. You have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This could be like a little bit of a player energy. Eight of Swords says you could set yourself free from this, like you're keeping yourself stuck. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is from the past, or if this is something that you're thinking about from the past. I feel like if it was, there's a very strong connection. If not, this could be a new relationship coming in for you as well. But I don't know. I almost feel like you're keeping yourself trapped. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I get from the cards. So, yeah, I don't know. You feel left out in this situation. Six of Swords, needing to move on, is what I'd say to you, Sandra. So I feel like there could be someone. Mary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Wednesday is my second interview for a lucrative job. Will I get it? You have the King of Swords. I love this card for jobs, interviews, stuff like that. Three of Wands, waiting to hear. Ace of Swords, hitting the target basically. So I'd say yes, this looks very good. So everything here is leaning towards yes. The only thing I don't like is the Three of Wands. And this isn't a bad thing, by the way. I just don't like it because it says like the decision hasn't been made yet. Obviously, you haven't had the interview yet. So, but other than that, this is very positive. So Mary, I would say yes. Yeah, the door, new beginning. So yes, is what I'm gonna say to you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Temperature check. You have the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, waiting. Ace of Pentacles, this could be very good, JC. Definitely could be a job offer coming in for you. Six of Wands, attention. Page of Pentacles, wondering if you're going to take it. Ace of Pentacles, moving in the right direction, starting a new beginning. So, yeah, I like this, JC, actually. So I feel like this could be definitely a job offer. Again, this is like before energy is what I'd say because the Ace of Pentacles is over here. So this is 0. So in some ways, this could just represent an offer, or it could just represent getting an interview with a company that will make you an offer in the future. So maybe it doesn't happen this week, but at least this is the way I read, but very positive. Six of Wands, success. Page of Pentacles, slow moving, but good. And Ace of Pentacles, success, money. I like it. Ojos, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. May I have a love reading for the month of June? You have the Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hangman. I feel like you feel stuck for some reason. Seven of Swords, could be somebody tricking you in the past. And it could also be like tricking yourself out of new love offers. It could say there's plenty of love offers out there for you, but you have to open up to them. King of Pentacles, very grounded, stable energy here. Somebody who's very supporting. I feel like that's what you want. Somebody who's very supportive, very stable person just in general. And the Hangman is like a card of waiting. I feel like you need to release the past, release past burdens. And yeah, let go of the past. Ten of Swords, right? Yeah, I feel like you need a new beginning. So I would get out there and find new love. I feel like there's plenty. I feel like plenty of people would be interested in you. Eight of Pentacles, definitely. So put the work in. This card says date. It says put the work in to date. But that's what I'd say to you. I'd get out there. I feel like there's plenty of people. Yeah, the Chariot could be a Cancer that's coming in for you or something, but I feel like there's a major victory. But Chariot says you are in control of this victory. Melissa, You say, outcome for my love life. What is going on his peanut brain? I spoke to him. I don't listen, he said. Oh, got it. Yeah, you have the frenzy card, wanting to move forward very quickly. 5 of Cups, feeling sad about this situation. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. It's like he doesn't have enough to give, or he's not, or there isn't enough to give here. Devil, toxic relationship. Yeah, I feel like you need a new, passionate new beginning with someone else, obviously. Yeah, the World, this is over. But this is my dating card as well. 4 Cups. It's like you're trying to manifest love, but it's like not, it's not being manifested at this time, or he is denying the offer. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. 4 Pentacles, needing to release this for sure. Yeah, Page of Wands, needing to charge forward passionately towards someone else. Yeah, there are like an abundance of people who would be interested in you as well. So I would get out there, Miss Melissa. Yeah, Ace of Cups, love offers coming in. So I feel like once you let it go, that's when the right person will probably come in. Sabrina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will my vacation go with my family? 8 of Wands, very good. I feel like very fun. Yeah, King of Wands, card of fun for sure. So I feel like there will be a lot of fun for you. The King of Wands can just represent a very, like, it's a card of charisma, but it could just represent fun in this situation. 8 of Wands, obviously another card of like quick action, fun, good news coming in. Very positive card is what I'd say here. Yeah, you have the Moon. Like this could be, the Moon is actually would be a good card for a vacation, because it could say that it's like allowing you to live some sort of dream that you've had for a long time. Maybe you just want a vacation, right? Knight of Swords. I feel like if I had to be super picky and say there'd be something wrong with it, is maybe it ends too fast. But all in all, looks amazing. Matt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. You have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, let go of I feel like you are letting go of something here, Matt. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. It's like you're recovering. 3 of Swords, letting go of past heartbreaks or any past issues that you've had in life in general. 4 of Swords, going through recovery. Yeah, this is like divinely guided, is what I'd say. Yeah, Temperance. I feel like you have to be patient at this time, Matt, but whatever it is you want, whatever. I don't care what it is. Could be anything. I feel like multiple things that you want to have work out in your life. I feel like things are being moved forward here. Yeah, it could be new love for sure. It could be a water sign coming in for you. And definitely some sort of change in love, though. Like maybe you're finally releasing the past or something with those cards. Itzel, thank you for the super chat. Can I get a love card? And does Armando really feel something for me, or am I being used? You have the Queen of Swords, needing to open up. This is a card of being too closed off to something new, is what I'd say here. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, again, being too cautious, right? King of Cups. No, I feel like there is real love here. So I feel like you just have to open up to it. I always tell people, it's like, stop putting old love hurts on new love situations. You're going to keep attracting the same thing, or you are going to push people away. So I feel like you need to, like, open up to this relationship and take the risk here, is what I'd say. Yeah, I feel like, look, Knight in Shining Armor. He could be your Knight in Shining Armor. So I feel like you need to open up to this. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So yeah, I would go for it. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. You say, is Billy my twin flame? 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. I would say no, but I'm probably the wrong person to ask this type of question too, because I don't believe in the whole twin flame thing and all this other stuff and the soulmates and all that other stuff. It's like if both people put the work in, the relationship will work. It doesn't matter if you're twin flame, soulmates. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, if you met on whatever, right? So I feel like if you put the work in, it'll work. It doesn't, none of that stuff matters. So I've met so many people with, contradictory astrology that have been together for like 50 years. So it's like, I know, yeah, astrology is important, but, people put too much weight on it. Yeah, twin flames are important, but, people put too much weight on it. But I feel like if you put the work in, it'll work. I'd say get out of your head about whether it's a twin flame or not. Yeah, is what I'd say to you. And like I always say, twin flames suck. Like I keep saying, people keep asking me about twin flames. I'm like, twin flames suck. They come in, teach you a difficult lesson about love that you have to learn. It's like, nobody wants that, right? Usually somebody ends up being really hurt in the situation in the first place. So it's like, why bother? But yeah, I feel like you need to trust your intuition. But I feel like this could be a very happy relationship for you. Sorry about the rant. Lovely Amara, thank you for the super chat. Will M and I ever become a couple in the future? Empress, 7 of Wands. I feel like if somebody opens up, is what I would say yes. The Empress, there's attraction there, abundance there. 7 of Wands, somebody being too defensive. Yeah, a lot of history in this situation, Amara. 9 of Swords, being stuck in your head. So I feel like as long as somebody opens up, somebody needs to open up. It could be M. Death, though, transformation, moving past this, is what I'd say. I feel like it's possible, but I don't know. I almost see you moving past this in the future. Yeah, 4 Wands. I just asked what happens in the future, if she moves on. 4 Wands, marriage. So that could definitely say someone new is coming in for you. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers. Hey, Elizabeth, definitely open up and get out there. Like I always say, 9 of Pentacles, you being single, Lovers, could be love coming in for you. But I do feel like, as I always say to you, I feel like your finances are going to be, if they're not already improving, I feel like they will be improving in the future. That could be attracting love into your life as well. Like, sometimes if we just have money, right, we feel better, we want to go out, we want to have a good time, and that can, like, attract someone to us. So, I definitely feel like this could be somebody being attracted to you, probably because of, like, changes that you are going through, like, personally. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. New job has horrible employee contributions to health benefits, and the money is not that great. Card for the situation: 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and 5 of Wands. Yeah. I kind of go both ways on this for you, because, like, on one hand, it's a job, and, again, if you find something else, you can always quit, and that's what I tell people to do with, especially with Saturn retrograde. I don't care what anybody else says about Saturn retrograde. It's like, it's pretty obvious to me, right? According to Chris's crappy astrology, it's pretty obvious that if we get an offer, if we don't have a job and we need one, we should probably just take it, right? We can always quit later, or we can always change later, especially if we need a job. It's like, yeah, those things might not be that great, but, as long as you don't plan on, doing something crazy where you, like, cut your arm or your leg or something like that and you have to go to the hospital, it's probably not that big of a deal. So yeah, I feel like this is saying you're conflicted about what to do. 3 of Cups says this could be like lifting a burden, or it could be a celebration for you. 5 of Wands, competition, so it's like, it's almost saying take the job. Yeah, I don't know, you have the Star. I feel like a wish is coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be totally fulfilled, but again, I would definitely take it if you are I would definitely take it if you are in need of a job, is what I'd say to you there. Yeah, I don't know, this could surprise you in a good way too. Maybe it's better than you think. Allie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. General Love Read, you have the Emperor. Yeah. Didn't you have this last night, or was that somebody else? I don't remember who, but I feel like you had one of these cards last night, or was it you or somebody else? I don't know. But this right here says open up, right? It's like you not opening up right here. Yeah, 8 of Cups. It's like you want fulfillment. Yeah, I feel like you're going to find it, though. I would just put the work in. I feel like this could be an Aries coming in for you. I don't really feel Aries for you, though, for some reason. I feel like water coming in for you, or a water sign. And you have no water here, but it's like, it's what's popping into my head. So, I gotta say what I feel. So, that's that. But I definitely feel like it could be a water sign. Well, you do have water right here, but I don't really consider this a sign. I would put the work in to date, but I definitely feel like there's love available to you. So, I would get out there, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're attractive at this time, Allie, so get out there. Glenn Dalis, hello, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. Love card, what will happen with Joseph, Capricorn, and I? Wheel of Fortune, turning point, so this could be very positive for you. Yeah, you have the 2 of Pentacles. I'd be flexible on how this relationship works out. I pretty much, like, I keep telling people not to trust work things, like, if you feel like your job sucks right now, you probably shouldn't trust it till the end of the year. Same thing with a relationship. It's like, if you're in a relationship that sucks, leave. But, if you like the person, but you feel you're just not kind of sure exactly where it's going, I would say stick it out for a little while, because it's like, I feel like a lot of people with this chart are not seeing things clearly and will probably regret things in the future. It's like, you could meet somebody really great, and then you're like, oh, but they're, but they have weird kneecaps or something like ridiculous like that, and you're like, I could never be with somebody with weird kneecaps, and then you leave them, and then in the future, it's like they become a billionaire, and then you regret it. So I would say be careful of being too, like, critical. And again, this is not a criticism of you. This is like, everybody is doing this right now, so I would just be careful of that type of stuff, is what I'll say there. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, definitely very positive. Sammy Lou, thank you for the super chat. Can you read me and my mom, and if how our relationship will improve? Justice, so major improvements. Yeah, the Fool, somebody has to take a leap of faith here, as much as somebody has to make an offer. So if it's you that wants to improve it, then I would say just make the offer now. I feel like waiting, like I always tell people that want to, like, correct relationships not to wait, because it's like, yeah, they probably will come around at some point, or they will probably come back to you, but it's like, why not do it now? Especially if it's your mother. It's like, she's not, I hate to say this, but she's not gonna be around forever, right? So it's like, don't get into one of those situations where you have regrets. justice, balancing this out, creating a win-win situation. The Fool, somebody has to take a leap of faith to improve this, and the Page of Cups, somebody needs to make an offer here. Yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like you have to be bold, brave, and courageous, and kind of like take the step forward. This will do more for you than her, maybe even, but that's like probably the point, right? So this will probably be a good thing for you. Two of Wands, taking bold steps forward, taking your personal power back. So I would say go for it. I feel like just taking a leap, saying something to her, or saying whatever you gotta say. I feel like that will fix it very, very quickly. But all right, everybody, thank you everybody who super chatted so far. If I did not answer your super chat yet, I will be answering it at the end of the readings, but I am going to get started here. But let's see what we have for Aries. Oh, card for Clint and his kids. Clint, hold on one second. Let me just shuffle for Clint. Clint, you have the Queen of Swords. Hold on, Clint. I feel like I didn't shuffle that good enough because I just noticed several cards in a row there. So hold on, Clint. That was not a good shuffle. But, all right. Clint. Same card, so that didn't help. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say don't worry. Seven of Cups. Internal fears don't exist if you're worried about this. Chariot, victory, good things, Cancer, your children. So very positive for you, Clint. And but yeah, Knight of Pentacles, stable energy, them being stable, and could be somebody who's taking care of them being stable as well. So I like that a lot. But, all right, welcome everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries. And Aries. Can't see the time as always. All right, Aries. Aries, you have the Five of Pentacles in the world. Yeah, I feel like you're closing out a cycle. This has come up for you for the past few nights. I feel like some of you are moving away from feeling left out in the cold or having a challenge here, and I feel like there could be, it's like you're closing out a cycle of feeling left out in the cold. This could be in a relationship. It could be in anything that you are dealing with. So I feel in a lot of ways you're closing out some sort of cycle here. Could be a relationship. Could also be you moving away from poverty as well. This looks, this looks very positive. Aries, if you're hoping for money, by the way, you don't have any money cards here, but again, I don't read that way anyway. So what I would say is you have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands as well. Very positive for money, fulfillment, more money coming in, wishes with money. So I feel like there could be changes there. For others, I feel like some of you want to move, but it's like the money could be a challenge for you. I would say don't worry about it because it looks like you are going to find the money. You have the Eight of Wands, which could be you moving like faster than you actually think. So I feel like there could be a quick move here. Next, you have the Two of Cups and Eight of Wands. For some of you, I feel like this is like a new perfect relationship coming in for you. I say perfect in quotes because, no relationship is 100% perfect. We don't live in Disney, right? We aren't living in a Disney movie. So I feel like people need to realize that. But what I would say is this is pretty darn close to perfect. I feel like there could be a perfect match coming in for you. Somebody who makes you very happy. Somebody who has your emotions overflowing, being really excited, feeling like a kid again. So I like that type of energy. For others, I feel like you're just running towards your own fulfillment, whatever that might mean for you. You could be starting a business or a job that kind of fulfills you in some way. And I do feel like that'll be very positive, of course, with these two cards. For others, I feel like you could feel very connected to something. It feels outside of a relationship to me. So I feel like it could be like a job or an idea that you have, probably something that you're very passionate about. Could be like a new hobby, or it could be, maybe you start going to the gym or something. And I feel like this is going to be, if you're developing a new passion, I feel like it'll be positive. It will have many positive effects just looking at these cards. And finally, you have the King of Wands in the Nine of Cups, so some sort of fulfillment coming in for you. Definitely a wish coming in for you with the Nine of Cups. For some of you, I feel like this could be a long-distance relationship. Comes up for you in Pisces every single night. So I don't really, I can't say that I really see it for that part of the sky, other than maybe Jupiter and Sagittarius. Could, for both, Pisces and Aries, I guess I could see how it's possible that could bring in something long-distance. Or it could bring in maybe a relationship that's more unusual or just unique or different in some way. So I feel like some of you could have that entering into your life. For others, if you have a business, very positive. For financial growth, this is a card of the entrepreneur. So a lot of you could be having more financial growth, more success in business, or you could be kind of like at a point of fulfillment with business as well, getting to like a peak or a pinnacle is kind of what's popping into my head. Very weird message for the Nine of Cups, but I feel like you're kind of, it's more like, actually, you know what it is? It's a milestone. I feel like some of you are reaching like something that you've been trying to reach for a long time. Very good for love as well. I feel like some of you could definitely be finding new love. But Aries, that looks really good. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So I feel like for some of you that this could be talking about, needing to put more teamwork into something here. Some of you might not want to work on a team here with these two cards. So I feel that this could be talking, that's what this is talking about. I feel like this could be saying that you are having a hard time with not wanting to work on a team, Taurus. For others, I feel like this could be fights in a relationship, and it could represent needing to work more on a team, needing to see things from the other person's point of view, and needing to open up to that as well. So I feel like some of you need to open up to that. And for others, this is you just working on yourself. This is a card of self-interest, but it could be in a positive way. Three of Pentacles is you trying to kind of create a life where you feel more competent, where you could be, so you could be like improving skills, or you could be trying to grow in business or work in some way. Next you have the Star here and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you are getting a wish. Definitely a celebration coming in for you. I feel like that for a lot of you, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, both cards represent teamwork or celebration. So I feel like for some of you, there's definite something about working on a team here. Some of you could just, this could be very simple. It could be you going to meetings. It could be you doing pretty much anything. So that's what I'd say there. But I feel like some of you, there's definite support or help from other people in your life. I would accept it if you need it. For others, I feel that this could be saying that you're getting a wish after like a third-party situation. So it could be like new love for you. But really, this represents socializing. So I'd say if you want love, I would get out there and socialize. Probably going to be your best bet for finding love with these two cards. So get out there, Taurus, as I always say to you. For others, this could be other people bringing you clarity in a situation, or it could be other people providing you with like hope or renewal or inspiration in some way. So like I said, I would definitely open up to other people at this time. And finally, you have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Wands, you releasing a burden. Ten of Swords, needing to move on. I feel weird about this. I feel like you have released a burden from your life, but I feel like you're holding on to it. So this could be like something that you released a long time ago, or it could be a past thing that you let go of a long time ago, but it's like you're still holding on to the the pain or whatever. But really, I feel like you have released yourself at the same time. So it's a very confusing message to me here, Taurus, but that's what I get. So I feel like you need to realize that if you're going through difficulties, or if you're feeling something from the past, I feel like you have to kind of like let it go with these two cards. For others, I'm getting a move here as well. I do feel like some of you could be moving or traveling. I would say that moving or traveling would be obviously very positive for you with the rest of these cards. And for some of you, I feel like you're moving on. I feel like if you are moving on to something new, like a new job, or you're hoping to, or a new relationship, I do feel like it feels like a little bit of risk. It's like you're leaving a comfort zone behind here with the rest of these cards, but I would say do it anyway. I feel like you need to let go of something here, Taurus. But Taurus looks good, so thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people? And Gemini, all right, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Frenzy card and the Fruit of the Dead. So these are two Oracle cards that are in this deck. Frenzy is just about being busy. This is a card of abundance. I feel like there could just be a lot of abundance coming your way. This could be money, could be love, could be anything that's coming in for you here, Cancer, whatever it is that you want. For others, I feel like it's just a lot of activity that could be entering into your life at this time. There might be a little bit of, you do have like a little bit of chaos here, not in a bad way, but it could be one of those things where maybe at work everybody wants your attention for like the next couple of weeks. This could be positive. Could say that this will lead to growth or raises, promotions, pretty much anything. Could be in your business as well, but it could be growing very quickly. I would definitely say don't panic and take your time to come up with solutions to anything that gets too busy for you. I feel like there are a lot of solutions for you, but it's like you have to like open up to these solutions. So I would definitely stay open to solutions with these two cards. Next, you have the Ace of Wands here and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there could be a passion, new beginning, and love for you. I feel like you're getting good news with this card, actually. So I feel like there's good news with both of these cards coming in about love. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign really coming in for you, Gemini. So I feel like it could be any sign that's coming coming in for you. For others, I do feel like this is somebody from the past for some reason that wants to come back into your life. I would say, judging by these cards, that I would say that you're probably not going to take them back. I don't think you're going to do anything about it. I feel like you're just going to let it go. You have the Four Swords, Ace of Cups. It's like the Four Swords is telling me that you have healed from this past situation, if this message is for you, and it's like you're accepting new love with that Ace of Cups. It's like you're moving on to somebody else. So that's what I feel here. For others, I feel like somebody realized that they messed up in a relationship, and now they probably also want to come back. But I don't think you're going to go back. I feel like you are going to be looking for a new love offer. It's like you realize, it's like they couldn't give you something like once or twice. I heard twice. So again, this might be something you tried twice, and so that's what I feel here. But it's like you might have tried twice, and now you are kind of deciding, you know what, this doesn't provide fulfillment, I'm moving on to something else. For others, two aces, love it. So it's like some of you could be starting like new projects, and these new projects could have a lot of growth potential. This could be like in business, work, could be a personal project like writing a book or anything creative. I feel like it will be very good for you. And finally, you have the Four of Swords here and the Ace of Cups. Like I said, I feel like some of you recovered for something like that I described earlier in love, and it's like now you're looking for new love offers to come in. For others, I feel like you could just be taking a break from love, and which is fine. I would say take as long as you need, but I feel like there are love opportunities available for you here with the Ace of Cups. And for others, I feel like this says, like, I feel like things are going well. I feel very basic about this Ace of Cups. I feel like it's just saying things are probably improving in your life, and if they're not, then maybe this message isn't for you. But I feel like things could be improving for you, and it's like, but I think you need to remember to take breaks as well, because I do feel like this very busy energy with those first two cards, like there's about to be a lot of activity in your life, and so what I would say here is that make sure to take breaks no matter how good things are going. Make sure that you don't get burnt out. I'm almost getting like a health thing on this, so I would just watch your health, make sure you stay healthy. But other than that, looks amazing. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer, what do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer and Cancer, here we go. Cancer, you have the Ace of Swords here and the Seven of Wands. I feel like somebody could be holding back the truth from you, Cancer. I feel like they want to tell you, but I also feel like they don't. So for some of you, I feel like somebody could be very defensive, and it could be very difficult, and they might not be kind of like opening up at this time. So I feel like some of you could be having a hard time with opening up to somebody who wants to come in and provide you closure. Again, if you want closure, then I'd say stay open to it no matter what the person says, because then you're getting what you want. For some of you, I feel like you could be closed off. For others, I feel like you are this is like no communication to me. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a no communication situation here, Cancer. Yeah, I feel like you just have to move on is what I'd say to you, Cancer, if you're dealing with something no communication-wise with these cards. You have the Door, which is a new beginning. You have the Magician as well, which is also a new beginning. And you also have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is a card of being almost too independent in a lot of ways. So I do feel like you need to open up to a new beginning. For others, I feel like this is a victory that you're about to have. Like, I feel like you, this to me would say that some of you, I'm getting a million things here for you, Cancer. To me, this would say that some of you could have had a situation in work that didn't look like it was going to work out, or it could be in business as well. I feel like it's going to work out a lot better than you realize. So it's like this is almost a turn of events is what I feel like saying. Next, you have the Door and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this could be a new beginning, definitely with the Earth sign. I think you had Earth last night as well. So I feel like there could be an Earth sign in love coming in for you, Cancer. And I do feel like it would be a very good person for you. I also feel for some of you, this is a new beginning financially. So I feel like a lot of you are just getting to this more grounded, practical, stable financial place with your finances, and I do feel like that will be very good for you. I feel like you want something reliable. This comes up for you, like you and Libra, I think, all the time. It's like you want something that you can rely on, job-wise or work-wise, whichever it is. Or business or love-wise is what I meant to say. So I feel like either work or love or both, it's like you want a certain level of reliability where it's like you're not having to worry about things, coming up or any issues and all this other stuff. So I feel like you're almost on a journey to find that, whatever that means for you. And finally, you have the Magician and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you need to open up to this Magician energy right here and get away from this right here. It's not a bad energy, but you could be being too logical. I'm getting both things, really weird. Like, I feel like for some of you, it's like you're almost too emotional, not enough logical energy. For others, I feel like you're being too logical, and you're not being, like, there's not enough emotion behind it at all. And again, not a criticism at all, but what I would say here is I would say, if you're finding yourself out of balance, I feel like it could be holding you back from a new beginning. It's like maybe you've been hurt 1,000 times in in relationships. So now you're just being more logical. You're not like looking at relationships emotionally. I feel like you need to come back into balance here with these two cards. For others, I feel like for some of you, I'm getting money. I feel like there could be a talent, skill, or ability that you need to use that could make you a lot of money, or that could make you more successful with this this right here. So I feel like this could be like some sort of skill, something. You could be reading cards on YouTube or something like that. I feel like you need to get started because I feel like there's some sort of skill that you have. For others, if you are not finding a job, I feel like you need to look at the skills you have and say, am I applying to jobs where I have those skills? And if not, I feel like you need to do that because that's probably where you are going to be finding success. So that is what I would do if I were you. But thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo. Clint York's kids. Oh, Ethan and Haley, hello. I'm giving you a shout out. So welcome. Thank you for watching, both of you. But all right, Leo, what do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. All right, Leo. Leo, you have the King of Swords. You always get this card, Leo. 10 of Pentacles. You know the truth, is what I'd say to you, Leo. I feel like you know the truth about what you want to do in your life here. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm going to say. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. It's like, this is you having been through 1.5 billion experiences in life, and then this is like all the knowledge that you've gained. This is also all the knowledge that you've gained from all the experiences that you've been through in every single area of your life. And I feel like you know, this guy knows everything right here, the King of Swords. It's like, you know everything right now, Leo. So you are a know-it-all, but I feel like you need to use that energy because I feel like for some of you, like I've been saying for weeks, I feel like you could be holding yourself back from new beginnings, like new jobs, new relationships, whatever. So I feel like you need to trust that you know exactly what you need to do. I also feel like for others, I feel like this is definitely more money coming in, but this is like through experience. I've said this to you before. I feel like a lot of you always get this card. I always say, I feel like a lot of you could be becoming like mentors, teachers, trainers at work, managers, anything higher up, but mostly having to do with teaching in some way. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you are teaching something. You are almost teaching something, like life lessons that you've been through. For some of you, I almost feel like you're writing a book. This has come up for you in the past as well. It's like you're sharing your experience. For others, this is going to be like, this is an expert right here. I really feel like this is you becoming an expert in some area of your life, or it says you are an expert in some area of your life. I feel like you just need to use the knowledge with these two cards. It will lead to a lot of money. Next, you have the Knight of Wands and the Hermit card here as well. So I feel like a lot of you need to work on a passion. It's like you went inside for a very long time, Leo, with the Hermit card. You found your inner light. I feel like you have found it, actually. I feel like you have. I feel like you have figured out like what exactly you want to do with your life. I don't care if you're 90 years old. You still have time, probably. It might only be a couple of days if you're 90, but, you still probably have a couple of days where you could live some sort of dream or do something that you want to do. So I would say do it here. This is inner guidance. This is you being pulled towards something that you want to do with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you are being pulled in a different direction. This could be in work or in business, but I also feel like this is saying that you need to be more daring, more adventurous, and maybe take some sort of a risk towards something that you want to do with this Knight of Wands. So move towards your passions. I know I say it every night, but again, this is my one problem with the daily readings. They're always the same, right? But really, how much does stuff really change? Probably not that much. Finally, you have the Leo card, Strength, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, I do feel like this could be love, somebody staring at you. So I do feel like that somebody could be watching you, and this could definitely be in love. Could be an air sign as well. Wouldn't really surprise me. I know a bunch of Leos, and I know a bunch that have just recently gotten into relationships with air signs. So, and Jake being one of them. Look at that guy, right? So definitely, I feel like it's possible that there could be an air sign coming in for you if you're looking for love. I feel like this person's watching you, and so yeah, I feel like this could be like a cute, awkward type of situation. Maybe they stare at you, then they look away. One of those games. So if there's somebody like that, they probably like you. For others, I feel like this is you needing to be strong at this time with the Strength card here, and the Page of Swords is just saying that I feel like a lot Page of Swords is like inner strength, and it's also a card of having, it is like the Strength card, right? Strength, having fortitude. This card right here is literally the card of having fortitude, having strength, being strong in some way. So I feel like a lot of you need to have strength at this time, just in general, and kind of push forward. I feel like you need to be determined to reach your goals as well. This card also asks you to use your mind, and just asks you to like trust your thoughts, basically. So I feel like a lot of you need to do that as well. But overall, Leo, very positive. So thank you, Leo. All right. Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? Virgo, what is going on for you? Virgo. Virgo. All right, Virgo, you have the Knight of Cups here, the Sun, happiness, Knight in Shining Armor. Some of you could have a Knight in Shining Armor charging into your life. Could be a water sign, could be any sign, really. So I feel like there could be any sign coming in for you. Definitely love has been showing up for you. You have the Lovers here as well. The only problem is you have the 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So get out of your head, Virgo, is what I would say, number one. But I feel like there could be something very positive coming in for you with these two cards, relationship-wise. Knight of Cups, somebody charging into your life. Knight of Shining Armor, like I said, somebody who sweeps you off your feet. And this is a lot of attention as well. Definitely if you're meeting somebody new, I would say, or, if you're getting into, if things are getting hot and heavy, Virgo, let's start there. I would say be careful of having children, take the necessary precautions. Obviously, if you're too old to have a child, then you're probably not going to have a child, right? So I feel like I don't have to clarify that, but I guess I do. So if you're too old, then you're probably not going to have one. Don't worry about it. That message is not for you, is what I'd say. But for some of you. For others, this could be a job or a business or something that also sweeps you off your feet. You've had these messages for a long period of time. I do feel like for a lot of you, there are job opportunities that could be significantly better. But here's the problem. This is I get a very specific message for you, Virgo. So what I would say to you is, if you have been in the same industry or the same job for a very long period of time, I feel like this is saying that there could be something new, but you have to go find it. I feel like that message is very specific to someone or a few people that have been doing something for a very long period of time. But it's going to require you to step outside your comfort zone, and I feel like that could be a challenge. Next, you have the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak, 8 of Swords, needing to free yourself. I feel like you could be heartbroken, but I feel like you could easily set yourself free with this 8 of Swords. So I feel like some of you need to set yourself free and kind of let go of any hurts or anything like that. I feel like this could be saying that there's some confusion about a heartbreak, or you could also feel powerless in a heartbreaking situation. Like you don't have the power to correct it. I would say you do. So I feel like you need to take your power back with this 8 of Swords here. For others, I feel like this is you trying to heal health problems, or you could just be trying to lose weight or something like that. We're about to enter into Cancer season. Wouldn't really surprise me. You are the opposite of Pisces. Really, for Cancer season for Pisces is a great time to start losing weight and stuff like that. But what I would say for you is that again, it could also, I could see how it could affect you as well. So I feel like it's a great time to get healthy, watch your health, pay attention to your health, all that other good stuff here. For others, I feel like you just need a break. I feel like you need a vacation, and I feel like that could be coming in for you soon. And finally, you have the Lovers and the 9 of Swords. I feel like some of you are stuck in your head. Yeah, some of you might be single, or you might be feeling very independent or something like that right now. But I feel like you could be stuck in your head about a past relationship here, or not sure what to do. 9 of Swords says let it go. 9 of Swords is my card I call the Anchor, and it just represents being trapped by the past, basically. So I would definitely consider letting it go. I feel like this will be a temporary situation as well for some of you, that if you're feeling those worries, fears, doubts, I feel like it's very temporary. Lovers, definitely love coming in for you here, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you have to open up to it. Look at 3 Knights being too closed off. I feel like you have to open up to something here, Virgo, that you want. 9 of Wands says don't give up. This is a card of perseverance, not giving up, but it's also a card of being too defensive. I'm not calling you defensive, but again, it's definitely possible that you could be a little bit closed off to new love, or you could be having a hard time opening up to something. For others, by the way, I love this combination if you have a business, because if you have a business that has clients or anything like that, this could represent new clients coming in. 9 of Swords to me is a card of temporary work, part-time work, what do you call it? Freelance work, anything like that. So it could be part-time work coming in, temporary work, positions. Could also be a card of new clients coming in, like if you're a freelancer, if you do freelance work. So overall, really positive there, Virgo. But that's what I get for you, Virgo. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. Libra, you have the 10 of Cups coming up first here, and the Fool. Libra. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith in love. I feel like you need to date. 10 of Cups to me is a card of dating. To me, it's a card that says get out there, meet new people. The Fool says you are more than prepared to get out there and to meet new people. So I would get out there, meet new people, take the risk. The Fool says take the leap of faith. You will be fine, and you will probably find love. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, good things coming in for you. So really positive. For others, this could be a move. Tens to me, I consider tens to be moving cards, especially when they show up with the 3 of Wands. You have the 3 of Wands here, so I feel like a lot of you could be moving, thinking about moving, or This could also be a work move or a business move as well with these two cards. Next, you have the Three of Wands, King of Cups. Look at this, of course. So, as always, there is a water sign showing up in your reading here, Libra. So, it could be a water sign coming in for you. This is the return of love to your life right here. That doesn't mean an ex. It just means the feelings of love, like feeling like you have found somebody who you can love again, returning to your life. And the Three of Wands is you waiting. I feel like there's a need for you to not wait, Libra. I always say, like, the Three of Wands, sometimes I feel like there is a need to wait. Sometimes I feel like there is a need to, get in a boat and swim out or paddle out to your boats, right? This is waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like you need to get in like a speedboat and speed out there and get on your ship. So I feel like a lot of you need to get out there with the Three of Wands, and I feel like that will bring in the most growth. If you're feelings towards somebody, I feel like you need to go towards them here with the King of Cups. Part of me feels like they're just going to come towards you. So I really don't feel like, for most of you, I don't think you have to do anything. For others, I feel like you could be exploring things and exploring new locations, because this can be a card of moving, but it's a card of exploration. King of Cups I call the home or the house. So to me, it can definitely represent a move, or it can also represent like looking for a home somewhere else. So I do feel like some of you are looking for a new home at this time. And finally, you have the Justice card and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there's more balance in your finances. Again, this has been coming up for weeks for you, that you always get the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles. It's like both of those cards are you stabilizing your resources or increasing your resources. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, so it's like there's more money coming in the future for you here with the Eight of Pentacles. Justice is like more balance coming in for you, but I also feel like you're just getting smarter. By the way, if you're like an investor, if you invest money, or if you are trying to save money or trying to put your money into something, this is very good for investments. I just have, like, it just popped into my head all of a sudden. So I feel like there could be a lot of positivity in investments. Same thing in business as well. If you have a business where you're like hoping for a return on your investment with marketing, or if you're spending money in your business, or even if you're spending money on your job, like sometimes we have to spend money on our jobs, right? I feel like you will see a return on that money very quickly. So if you're thinking about making a purchase for work, business, I'm also getting school as well. I feel like there will be a very positive return on whatever it is you're buying. I never say that on the Eight of Pentacles. So there you go. I also feel this could be a legal matter, so you could be getting a settlement in a legal matter with those two cards. But Libra, that's a really good reading. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you, Scorpio? All right. Scorpio, you have the Temperance card right here, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there could be a fire sign coming in for you. Could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio. So I feel like there could be love coming in. You have the Queen of Cups as well here. The Devil, Five of Cups. All right, this just took a turn for the worse, Scorpio. But anyway, I feel like you could have a fire sign coming in for some of you, or it's just somebody who's very passionate about you coming in for love. Could also just be somebody with fire in their chart, in an important part of their chart as well here, Scorpio. So that's kind of what I feel here. For others, I feel like this could be talking about balance returning to your life, but I feel like this is something you figured out. Like, this isn't, normally I would say this is something like karmic. It's almost like the universe balancing things out, but that's not what I feel. I feel like you figured something out in your business or work, and I feel like it could be balancing out your finances, or you're about to. This, I'm getting really weird stuff on this here, Scorpio. It's almost like you have some sort of revelation about like why your business isn't working, or why you're not doing as well as everybody else in your job, or why you're not getting a promotion or a raise. I feel that's, like I said, crazy message, but I feel like you figure it out, and it's like you put in the action, you do whatever you have to do, and I feel like things go really well for you. So definitely pay attention to any sudden thoughts that you have. Really weird. Next, you have the Queen of Cups and the Devil. I feel like some of you could be moving away from the devil type energy. So if you have been bound or stuck to somebody for a long period of time, I feel like you're moving away from that person. I feel like you're letting that person go with this card here. And it's like you're finally looking for new love with the Queen of Cups. For others, I do feel like this could be a Capricorn coming in for you as well here. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you, it could be a Capricorn or Earth sign that you left in the past. I feel like for some, this came up for you a few weeks ago here, Scorpio. I feel like if you let go of a, I don't know. It's a weird message. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, this could be like somebody who's trying to come back again. Like, I feel like saying again. I feel like it could definitely be. I feel like it's an Earth sign. If this message is for you, I feel like it's an Earth sign for sure. Or somebody with like a ton of Earth in their chart. And I feel like they are the devil. So I would say be careful of taking them back. For others, this is you getting more healthy. Again, it does seem like the water signs are kind of, we're about to enter into Cancer season here. It's like, I feel like a lot of the water signs could be focusing on health, or like trying to improve their health in some way, or just doing whatever they can do to be more healthy. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles And you have the Five of Cups here. I feel like for some of you, again, if you were hurt in a past relationship, it's like the other person just wasn't willing to put in the work into the relationship. They weren't willing to put in as much as you were willing to put in. So I feel like that could be a problem or a challenge that you've been dealing with for a long time. For others, I feel like this could be challenges at work here, Scorpio. So I do feel like it's like some of you want more, or in your business. I feel like you're like this close. I say this to you all the time. I feel like you are just so close to getting to a much better place financially. I feel like you just got to keep moving forward. I know it's not a great answer, but I feel like you just got to keep putting the work in, and I feel like that will lead to the best chances of success for you. For others, I feel like this is you gaining knowledge. I feel like you could be looking at past heartbreaks or past difficulties in a much better way. It's like you're looking at the things you went through and you're remembering the things that you learned from those situations. You're like, okay, I'm not going to repeat that again. So I feel like some of you are just, kind of in a very positive way, focusing on the past, just saying, I'm not going to repeat that stuff again. And that's that. So thank you, Scorpio. All right, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, here we go. What do we have for you, Sagittarius? All right. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Cups coming up first here, Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to be very clear about what you want here, Sagittarius, in all areas of your life. Seven of Cups, too much imagination is what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling wishful thinking as well. And Eight of Cups, no fulfillment. So I just feel like this is saying keep your expectations in check in all areas of your life here. So I would just make sure to manage your expectations in general here with these two cards. Again, these are not bad cards, but they could definitely say that it's like maybe you're starting a business or a new job, and maybe you think things are going to go way better than they actually do, and then you get disappointed and you quit. So I'd say just realize that things, kind of take time to work and all this other stuff, so put in the work. Same thing in a relationship as well. I feel like some of you, I do feel like this could be somebody trying to come back from the past. I would say be very careful. I feel like it'd just be a repeat cycle with this Eight of Cups. It's like you would just end up feeling like left out, or the person would just run away again. Next, you have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, I feel like that you're looking for a deeper meaning in a relationship, or you're looking for a deeper meaning with that Eight of Cups again, and plus these two cards here. I feel like you could be looking for a deeper reason as to why somebody left, or why somebody walked away or ran away from you in general. Again, I would be careful of that energy. I do feel like there's a danger just looking at the chart here. And I've said this before, but I feel like there's a danger for pretty much everybody to get stuck on the past, looking for answers that we're probably never going to find the answer to. So, I'd say don't get stuck on the past in a situation like that. For others, this is love charging into your life. I feel like it could be a water sign. Water has shown up for you before, Sagittarius. So I feel like it could be a water sign. Of course, that's not always, it doesn't have to be the case. It could be any sign, but I feel like it could be a water sign that's charging forward towards you very quickly. I feel like they want to move very fast as well. I also am, I feel like if you have Sagittarius in your chart, like if you have a Sagittarius moon or rising, like any of the main placements for Sagittarius, I do feel like there could be a water, I would say if you have those placements but you're a different sun sign, I definitely feel like it's a water sign that's coming in for you. So I almost feel like that message is more for like Sagittarius rising, midheaven, or like moon or something like that. For others, this is you running away from somebody else. So again, for some of you, I feel like you're just leaving a relationship, or you recently did leave a relationship that just wasn't great. I feel like you're moving towards something new. I feel like, and I would say it's pretty positive. For others, I feel like this could be a victory that makes you feel very happy, almost to the point of crying here. So, that would probably be a positive thing. Next, you have the Judgment card, and you also have the Nine of Wands as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is major rebirth. Again, maybe you were hurt in the past, or you went through some sort of difficulty that kind of made you retreat, and now I feel like you're kind of being reborn. You're opening back up to the to a new world. You were opening up to a new life. You're finally kind of like letting go of all this past stuff, and I feel like overall, this is going to be very positive for you. For others, I feel like this could literally be a judgment. So if you're dealing with something legal, I feel like there could be money coming in, or there could be at least some answers. I'm not crazy about legal stuff right now, just in general. Not that I think anything bad would happen, but just my intuitive feelings on the chart is that if you're dealing with something legal, I feel like there could still be delays. I feel like there could be still things kind of being drawn out. I just don't like the energy in Capricorn for legal matters. And again, this is not accurate astrology. This is Chris's crappy astrology. So so take it with a grain of salt, but just my personal feeling. So that's what I'd say to you. there. For others, I feel like this is you, like this is saying that your life is about to change in a major way because you didn't give up on something, because you kept working towards your goals, dreams, wishes, whatever it is you want. So Sagittarius, love it. Really good message for you. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people? Capricorn, you have the Page of Cups, and the Death card definitely could be a Scorpio coming towards you, somebody with Scorpio on their chart for love. Could be a water sign making an offer of love, but I do feel like there could be love coming in for some of you here. For others, I feel like this could be talking about like just a job offer. This feels plain to me. I feel like using the word plain. So by the way, if you have somebody coming into your life, they could be just very vanilla, very plain. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. That can be a great thing, really. I feel like they could be just somebody who's very straightforward and just that's that. So that can almost be better in some ways. This is what I feel. I also feel that this could be saying that there could be a job offer coming in that changes your life. I feel very simple message there. Next, you have the Four Swords here and the Empress. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are focused on your money. I feel like a lot of you are focused on increasing your finances. Even, it's funny, because every time I do a love reading for you, Capricorn, what comes up? Money. It's like never about love, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, yeah, you could be very attractive at this time. There could be love coming in for you, but it's like maybe you don't want it. Maybe you want something else. Maybe you want, maybe you want to focus on increasing your abundance. I feel like a lot of you just want the security. I feel like a lot of you want to feel more secure in your life. And I feel like it's a great time for you to do that, Capricorn. So I will be the last person to stop you. So I feel like you need to do it. For others, I feel like this could be, again, recovery in your money or recovery in your abundance. So like I said, you could be getting a job. And I've been seeing this for you for like nights and nights in a row here. So I definitely feel like that's possible. Like I said, I feel like I said this to you in the past as well. This card here, to me, can represent almost like to me, this can represent the spring, like springtime. So maybe it's like, maybe even though we're in the summer, it's like maybe you've been in a winter personally for a very long period of time. This is like you coming out of winter. So I feel like you're about to open up to new abundance with these cards, maybe for the first time in years, Capricorn. And look, Capricorn, 10 of Pentacles. So more money. Chariot, look at this. Victory, charging towards a victory. This is major for you. I feel this is a major message for you, Capricorn. I feel like this is like almost a turning point for you. For some of you, I feel like it's not like, it might not necessarily happen like today or tomorrow, but I feel like this is something that's going to be happening. It's going to be a process, right? Chariot, it's like a chariot is a journey, because it's like you have to get into the chariot, and then you have to tell the horses where to go. And it's like, obviously there's distance between, where you are now and where you want to get, but it's like you are getting there for sure with these two cards. So I feel like there's a lot of good success, good things coming in for you here. For others, definitely learning. I would say, Capricorn, I said this since the beginning of the year, that I feel like for a lot of you, with all the energy in your sign, it's like you should be learning as much as you possibly can through like books, watching YouTube videos, and it could be about anything. I don't care what it is. I always say, like, I don't care if it's about worm farming, whatever, if that's what you want to do with your life. And I feel like a lot of you need to learn. 10 of Pentacles to me is always a learning card, so I had to learn as much as you can. I feel like that's what's going to increase your finances. It's like really, truly, knowledge is power for you. Probably for a while, and probably for like the next couple of years. So if you want to increase your money, learn about it. If you want to increase your business, learn about it. It literally, you will see a direct correlation between the two things. So learn as much as you can, but major victory coming in for you here, Capricorn. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius, all right. Aquarius, you have the Magician and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is you using your tools, talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. I feel like you're using everything that you possibly can. I feel like you're becoming aware of something as well. The Magician is the card of conscious awareness. It's not like the High Priestess, which is unconscious awareness. So I feel like you are becoming, it's like I feel a switch here. This is why I'm saying it. Saying this is because I feel like there's a switch. It's like you are seeing something for the first time, or you are being enlightened. It doesn't feel like enlightenment to me. It feels more like awareness. So I feel like you are becoming aware of something that you have not been aware of for a long time. I'm getting that it could be one of a million different things. It could definitely have to do with an ex, getting clarity in an ex situation. It could also, but it could be anything else. It could be like maybe your job offers training. Like I was just saying to Capricorn, right? Maybe your job offers training. Maybe they'll send you to school. Maybe you never knew that. Maybe you find out. It's like something is becoming available to you, is what I feel like saying to you, Aquarius. It's like you never knew it existed, or you didn't even know. So this could be, like I said, I'm trying to spit it out, Aquarius, but it's like it's so many things that I just can't pick it out for all of you. But you know, I just say keep your eyes peeled, because I feel like something is coming into your awareness. I feel like it's like a resource, or I feel like it's something that will be very valuable to you. It could be information, but for some of you, I really feel like it's a thing. You know, it could be like a literal thing, or like I said, it could be like training or something like that that pops up that you never knew was available. I would take advantage of it. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles here and the Frenzy card. Yeah, I feel like you're getting more serious about your money as well. Even with those first two cards, I got like a very serious energy as well. So this definitely feels financial to me. For some of you, it could be love, like I said, but I feel like there's a certain level of seriousness here. I feel like you could be getting very serious about your money, and I feel like that's just going to increase your finances just in general. So that will probably be pretty good. For others, I feel like this could be love as well. And I feel like something could go from like no start to start very quickly. So maybe you've been interested in somebody, or somebody's interested in you, but maybe they're not moving very quickly. And maybe they're just not making any movement at all, and then like all of a sudden maybe they charge towards you with this Frenzy card. For others, I do feel like you are just being more practical, and that could be increasing your finances as well. Same thing in work. I feel like you have like tempered your expectations, and I feel like this is allowing you to see better results, because maybe in work or in business you have had these like big huge dreams of things that you've wanted to happen financially or like work-wise, but now I feel like you've kind of like, it's not like you are not dreaming big. I feel like you are still kind of having the dreams, dreaming big and all this other stuff, but it's like your expectations are more realistic, so I feel like that's allowing you to meet your goals in a better way. And finally, you have the Tower and the Two of Swords. I don't like this, but I feel like some of you could have had a Tower moment, and it's like got you stuck in your head. This is like the only thing that's going to hold you back at this time. Yeah, I feel like some of you, it's like, I do feel like some of you already went through a Tower moment. I feel like you could be charging forward now and getting away from it. If you have a Tower moment that gets you stuck in your head, I feel like this card here says, I asked for a solution to this right here, and to me, this as a solution says be creative, be enthusiastic, be courageous, and be confident, face something head on. So I feel like if you have any Tower moments or anything, it could be anything, I feel like you need to be all of those things and face it head on, whatever the issue is. This might be nothing. This could be something positive. This could also be a move. You could just be moving, right? So it doesn't even have to be that big of a deal. But I do feel like some of you, for a lot of you, I feel like you've already had it. And I feel like the Two of Swords is saying that you could still be like a little bit stuck on a past Tower moment. And again, this card here just says basically become more free-spirited, get out there, be more bold, confident, all those things. And that's what will kind of move you fully past this Tower moment. We don't really want to move past Tower moments, because it's like we need to rebuild. It's like we can't just leave the tower behind. It's our tower. It's like it's my tower, right? So it's like you have to rebuild it. So it's like you don't want to let it go. You need to rebuild it. But that's what I'd say there. There you go, Aquarius. Weird messages tonight. All right, Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Thank you for your patience as always. But Pisces, let's see what we have going on for you, Pisces. Oh yeah, Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces, you have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Star. Yeah, there's a major wish coming in for you here, Pisces, is what I'd say here. Yeah, I like this. I feel like for some of you, there's a wish coming in. I feel like this is going to be a major turning point. It feels financial to me. I feel like you could be getting some sort of financial wish, or just seeing success in some way. For others, I do feel that this could be just a like your destiny, and so I feel like you're just on the right path. That's what I really feel like saying here, Pisces. I feel like just saying that you're on the right path, no matter how things seem. The rest of your cards are just meh. They're just okay. And they're not terrible, but they're not amazing either. So I feel like, in a lot of ways, I feel like you need to realize that you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Just keep moving forward. But very positive here as well. For like a small percentage of you, I feel like this could be somebody trying to manifest love with you. Probably somebody from the past. Again, to me, the Wheel of Fortune is the card of the X. It's a card of like a repeat cycle, right? So number one, if somebody comes back from the past, I'd be very careful, because it says that the cycle will just repeat, and I feel like they're hoping for fulfillment with you. My problem is, Pisces, is that you have the Four of Cups and Ace of Swords. I feel like you're just being closed off to this situation. So not really a problem. I feel like you should close off to the situation, really, Pisces, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which just says you will just be repeating the same cycle. So again, you might be closed off, but I feel like somebody's trying to manifest love with you from the past. And like I said, I feel like you're not opening up to it. For others, if you want love, Pisces, focus on exactly what you want right here and set yourself free. I feel like you need to realize there's tons of love for you, Pisces. You are very attractive at this time. There are plenty of people who would want to be with you. So I feel like you need to get out there and meet new people. I feel like love will definitely be coming in for you here if that's what you want. For others, I feel like you're just trying to manifest other stuff in your life here with this card. And this is very simple. I feel like you're just trying to remove limiting situations from your life. That will be your focus until all the stuff leaves Capricorn, you know, in a couple of years, few years, whenever the hell that is. I have no clue. I don't know. But what I would say there, Pisces, once all that stuff leaves, you'll probably stop worrying so much about all the little things. This isn't a big deal, though, because, again, you have to clean up from 8 years of Uranus in Aries, which was just us, you know, Pisces being financially spanked by the universe for like 8 years. So you have to clean all that stuff up, you know, and get, you know, kind of get that stuff gone. So I really feel like you're just removing limiting situations from your life. Anything that's holding you back. It's like you want true freedom. You want to set yourself free. Finally here, Pisces, you have the Page of Swords, Seven of Wands. I feel like somebody could be spying on you, Pisces. This has come up off and on. I feel like this person's off and on. Look, Three of Swords, this was because of a heartbreak. King of Cups, they want to return to your life. Yeah, this comes up for you all the time, Pisces. So I feel like for some of you, this is like somebody who's very off and on. I feel like they spy on you off and on, literally. No joke. I feel like they like watch you sometimes and they don't, and so I feel like they could still be off and on. I feel like you will be very closed off to this person. I feel like you want new love, so I definitely feel like there's new love coming in for you, Pisces. I feel like there's someone new. Yeah, somebody who's going to be much better for you. This could have been a third-party situation. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Pisces is what I'd say here. But yeah, I feel like this person is very closed off, or you're going to be closed off to them. I feel like they want to open up, but it's like they're not. I feel like they're not making any movements towards you, Pisces. So I feel like this is new love that will lead to a celebration. Could definitely be a water sign coming in for you here, Pisces. Yeah, there is somebody who's cold as ice, Pisces. It could be you. It could be you that's being cold as ice towards somebody else. But or it could be the other person. It's like if it is the other person, it's like they want to move towards you, but they're not. I feel like they're just not making any movements. They're not willing to do anything. It's like they're frozen. So, or this is somebody approaching you, and you're just being closed off. For the rest of you, like I said, I feel like you're just you are living the dream, Pisces, moving towards like good things. I feel like you're setting up more structure in your life, Pisces, and focusing on your finances and trying to just improve it. Like I said, if you want love, socialize. Five of Wands. Five of Wands specifically says socialize. If you want love, go out with friends. You will find somebody for sure. You're very attractive at this time, Pisces. Trust me, I know. So I would get out there, meet new people. Could meet somebody through social media as well. But Pisces, that looks amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. All right. And there we go. And 3. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Six of Swords and Three of Swords. I feel like you're moving past a heartbreak here, card number 1, people. So you're probably moving on to calmer shores. If you recently went through a breakup or a heartbreak, you're moving on to bigger and better things. For others, I feel like this could be healing, of course. Three of Swords could say watch your health, but Six of Swords says healing, you will heal. And for even more of you, I feel like this could be a move, by the way. Three of Swords can just be a separation. It doesn't have to be a breakup. It could just be leaving one place, going to another. Six of Swords, moving. So I feel like some of you, this could be a move, or you could be moving to a new location. I do feel like some of you feel a little bit lonely. If you've been feeling lonely, I feel like this is more people entering into your life. For others, even if you're not focused on love, I do feel like there's a focus on relationships here, and you could be cutting people out who just no longer serve you. All the energy in Capricorn, duh. So that's what I'd say there. All right, number 2, if you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Cups and Six of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like you're planting seeds to start a new relationship. I feel like a soulmate relationship here. So I feel like if you're starting something new love-wise, I feel like it'll be very positive. You're probably going to marry this person, card number 2, people. I feel like, yeah, this is your true purpose, judgment. So I feel like this person is your destiny, basically, is what that's saying. So if you are moving towards someone new, card number 2, definitely the perfect person towards you. And I feel like this could involve a move for some reason as well. I don't know. It could be long distance, but definitely could be a good thing for you. For others, I feel like that you could be leaving a relationship. This could have been a stepping stone soulmate, somebody who really didn't put enough effort into the relationship, but it was like meant to teach you a lesson. And if you're not interested in love, I feel like you are looking for a new job or trying to find more money with something that you actually enjoy doing. It's like maybe you haven't been getting paid enough or paid your worth here, and it's like you want something that's a perfect match. You want something that actually supports you for a long period of time, and that's kind of what I feel there. If you pick card number 3, you have the Hermit in the Mirror. I feel like if you pick card number 3, you could be very withdrawn. Yeah, I feel if you pick card number 3, you might need to take time for yourself here, is what I'd say. Some of you might be kind of like in hermit mode here, and I feel like you're kind of like looking for the light here. The mirror is a card of reflection. I feel like you're like looking at yourself, trying to find inner guidance, like you're trying to guide yourself. The Historian is a card of writing things down, so definitely write things down, but it's also a card of planning. So I feel like you need to have a plan for the future. And this could involve love as well. Like you're hoping for somebody to return from the past in love, but I feel like you need to figure out why. Like, why do you want this person to return back from the past? I'm not saying don't take them back. I'm just saying why. It's like, do you have a good reason? And if the answer is no, then maybe you need to move on. If you do have a good reason, then maybe you need to approach them, you know? So I feel like some of you are deciding that. For those of you not interested in love, I feel like you're just going inside to find guidance on other things in your life. But all right, that's that, everybody. So thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will answer as many people as I possibly can. Virgo Love, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the 5 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. Definitely let go of the past is what I'd say to you here. But this is very independent energy. It doesn't really surprise me that Virgo is feeling very independent right now, just looking at your chart. And 4 of Pentacles is like trying to stabilize your finances. Yeah, Hierophant. I feel like you're going to have a lot of almost karmic, divinely guided, moments this week. But that's a good thing. I feel like you are like guided towards something new. So I like it. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thinking of putting some artistic type projects on YouTube. Will this be successful for me? You have the Devil, the Lovers. I would say yes. The Devil is not a bad card, Juanita, in this situation. The Devil can just represent, feeling hopeless right now. So if you feel hopeless right now, or if you're hoping for more money or anything like that, it's just saying that, that's how you feel right now. The Lovers says yes, definitely. So yeah, Queen of Cups, I feel like you need to put your stuff out to the world. So I feel like you need to do it, is what I'd say to you, no matter what. So yes, yeah, 6 of Cups, happiness, childlike energy. This is you doing what you want to do, maybe since you were a child, is what this card says. So Juanita, yes, I would definitely do it, for sure. Yeah, get out of your head and just do it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will my week go? You have the Strength card, the 8 of Cups. I feel like it'll go okay, is what I would say to you here. I feel like you need to be strong this week. 8 of Cups, not a bad card, but it's like you looking for fulfillment in multiple areas of your life. Ace of Swords, truth and justice. Victory could be coming in for you this as well. Juanita, looks okay. I mean, Juanita. Christina. But yeah, it looks good. So thank you for the super chat. Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat. You have the 8 of Wands, fast communication, 8 of Swords. I feel like you need to open up to other communication, is what I'd say to you, Raymond. I would keep going out, keep trying to meet people, all that other stuff. That doesn't mean, that the other girl won't come back, won't enter back into your life, but I feel like there's a need for movement here. 8 of Swords says you're keeping yourself trapped. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to manifest love here. Yeah, I feel like you need to I feel like movement is the answer. I feel like I mean, Raymond, how many times have I said this to you, right? A million? So I feel like movement is the answer for you, whether it's like traveling, literally moving, or something. I don't know, it's crazy. It just popped into my head. I was like, oh my God, I've said this to him before. So yeah, that's what I feel like that's what you need to do here. So I feel like movement, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you need to put the work in to find love. So I'd say keep going out, keep trying to meet people, and I feel like you'll do great, is what I'd say there. Randy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm back where I started. Career help, please. You have the Hangman. Feeling stuck. Feeling like you are back where you started, right, Randy? You have the 7 of Cups. I feel like you need to focus exactly on what you want. 2 Wands. There's some sort of change coming in for you. But I feel like you need to focus on what you truly want to do in your career. With the 7 of Cups, it says focus exactly on what you want and you will get it. And the 2 of Wands is a card of being bold, needing to stand out in some way. So I almost feel like you need to be more bold in career. And I also feel like you need to speak up for what you want. And I feel like that will lead to more success. Yeah, there could be a new work offer coming in for you in the future. It does feel a little bit far away to me, so I feel like it'll be in the future, but I do feel like there could be a new offer coming in. Michelle Gables, thank you for the super chat. You say, is Raphael here to stay? Are we going to get into a serious relationship? We are in a distance relationship. I'm not sure if I should stick around. I feel like if you put the work in, yes, is what I'd say to you. You do have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. This is the problem with long distance, right? If there's no movement. You have the 3 of Wands here, Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of love here, is what I'd say to you. But if you put the work in, 8 of Pentacles says pay attention to the details and also put the work in to make this work. Just plain and simple. And 3 of Wands, expansion, hoping for growth, hoping for movement as well. And it's a card of leadership as well. So I feel like this card is saying, take the lead. Like, tell him what you want. Tell him that you want him to move towards you, or you are going to move towards him. I feel like that will, clear things up very quickly. Ace of Cups, definitely love, your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So, yes, it looks amazing to me. But I feel like there needs to be work put in. Rita, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it as always. You say a few energy cards for my birthday. Happy birthday, Rita. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Magician. New beginning for you. I feel like you're manifesting everything you want. Three of Pentacles says focus on quality. That's what's popping into my head. Kind of a weird message. So this says, maybe you want a new car. It's like focus on getting a Ferrari. Don't focus on getting a Prius, right? Don't even get me started on the Prius. But focus on what you really want, and you'll get it. I feel like you could have anything you wish for right now. Yeah, there's some sort of passion, new beginning coming in for you. I feel like there's an increase in abundance. I feel like there's an increase in your finances and just better money coming in for you there. Rita, I love it. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Card for work and finances, some sort of change coming in for you. Yeah, definitely trust your intuition in career. Yeah, you have the Three of Cups. I feel like there's celebration, and I feel like there's... I feel like there's some sort of celebration coming in for you. I also feel teamwork at work here, Alex, but I feel that looks pretty good just in general. Death, could be a raise, promotion, pretty much anything like that coming in for you. Damalu, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, as you stated before, Nick is back and wants me to move it near him. Is it really true? Will we be together? You have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like he needs to put his money where his mouth is what I'd say to you, Damalu. So I feel like you need to tell him, I feel like you need to say to him, prove it. I feel like you need to say to him, if you really want this, then prove it in some way. I don't know, what that means, but whatever it means, I feel like you just need to say, prove it, if you really want this. So, that's really what I'm getting here, Damalu. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords. If you were tricked in the past 4 wands, I feel like it could be a very deep commitment. But again, I feel like there's a need for him to prove that he really wants this. So, and that's what keeps popping up in my head here. Yeah, it's like you're not sure if this is what you want to do, So, yeah, you have the World. This would be you moving, by the way, Damalu. So I do feel like you are probably going to move, but I would still make him prove it, is what I feel like saying to you. Here, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I would make him prove it, Damalu. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thoughts on space? No, Melissa. Will it help? I feel like you need a new beginning. The Fool, like literally. Look at this. You have the Fool, which says take a leap of faith away from this, and the Door, which says you need a new beginning. So that's what I'd say to you. So yes, it will help. It will help you, right? Yeah, you have the Page of Swords. Stop spying on him. There. Yeah, Nine of Wands, open up to new love. So I think you need to open up to new love. And that will probably bring him back in the first place if he is going to come back. Yeah, Chariot, you are in control of this situation. So I would say at this point, no. I would get out there and meet someone new. Crumbs, hello, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. 2 cards for the rest of the week. You have the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands. I feel like you could be recovering from conflict or difficulties that you've been going through for a long period of time. I also feel like you could be learning a lot. This could just say you're like integrating knowledge is what's popping into my head with these 2 cards. So I feel like you could just be like gathering a bunch of information in general, and you could be using that information for anything. But I feel like you're like integrating knowledge. Ohos, thank you for the super chat. Ohos, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for it. Willow Fairy, what do I do about Crazy Virgo X and Crazy Sag? Trust your intuition, Miss Willow Fairy. Yeah, the Tower, cut them off, block them, is what I would say to you here. The Sun, yeah, I feel like if you move on from this, I feel like the future is much, much brighter. So I would move on to the future, move on to something new here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, it's like you choosing to be single for right now. I feel like you could get more attention from somebody else, So I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. Here, Page of Pentacles is my card of a new person. So I would get out there and date. Eugene, hello, and thank you for the super chat. You say, doesn't Leo like me? Yes, definitely, is what I'd say to you. 6 of Wands, look at this. Yes, Empress finds you attractive. 6 of Wands wants to give you attention. So, yes, is what I'd say to you, Eugene. Yeah, I feel like they want to charge towards you. Look, Page of Wands, Leo. So, yes, definitely. Ursula, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will my bonus presentation for my job on Wednesday, June? Very good, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you will feel very fulfilled and happy. Yeah, Queen of Swords is going to make you look like an expert. Queens represent a step before authority. So it says that you will be looking like an authority, basically, after this. And Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, happiness, best card you could ask for, as far as I'm concerned. So I feel like this will be some sort of wish for you, Ursula. Looks really good. Diana Gibson, thank you for the super chat. Can I get some cards for my work and money stability? You have the Fruit of the Dead, and you have the Justice card as well. So abundance, this is you stabilizing things. Justice has been coming up a lot. This card represents cause and effect to me. So, and I feel like a lot of people are going through this right now, where I feel like a lot of people could be realizing, like, if they do certain things, they make more money. Or people could be realizing, well, if I, try to stand out at work in a certain way, I get a raise or a promotion. So it's like, I feel like people are paying more attention to like the things that they do in work or business, and they're paying attention to what actually is making them money. And I feel like that will probably lead to more financial stability and money coming in for you. Pilar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will work issues be sorted? Yeah, temperance. Be patient is what I'd say to you, Mario. Or Pilar, sorry, Pilar. Yeah, Pilar, yeah, definitely. You have the Queen of Pentacles as well. Temperance just says be patient. This is going to turn into something else. This is a card of turning water into wine as well. So you could definitely be improving this situation. Queen of Pentacles says there's a new path for you financially in this situation. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Mario, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, outlook for job, please. Had a bad day, wondering if I should be worried. I'd say no, Mario. I keep telling everybody this year to ignore work right now. Not ignore it, but ignore kind of like how you feel about it, because the problem is that, basically the problem with work right now is that we are probably not seeing things clearly because Saturn and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. We're not going to see things clearly until the end of the year. So I would just say ignore those feelings. I feel like things are going to go fine. Yeah. I feel like this is stability, being fine, things working out. So yeah, I feel like things are absolutely going to be fine for you there, Mario. So yeah, you are good to go. Pretty Nikki, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, will my ex and I be able to repair our relationship at some point? Yes. Yeah, I would say yes to you, Pretty Nikki, actually. Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot of attraction there, a lot of feelings. Literally, the Wheel of Fortune is my card of having somebody come back into your life. The Star says this will be a wish for you. Knight of Wands, like more attraction, more feelings. Yeah, I feel like somebody needs to open up here. So I feel like it's just a matter of time. This card is saying that somebody's being too closed off to the situation, whether it's you or him or both. And I feel like just somebody needs to open up, basically. Yeah, it's like they could have been juggling or something, but this is a card about being flexible. It says if you can be flexible in the relationship, or if you can both learn to be flexible with each other, then things will go well. That sounded a lot dirtier than it actually was, but that's what I'd say to you. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Anthony reach out to me sometime this week? Yes, I would say yes to you. Although you have the Five of Cups, sadness, so I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if that means you're going to be sad or you are currently sad about this situation. This card of loss and regret. He might be having regrets about the situation in general. Nine of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, charging into your life. So, yes. Sandy, hello, Sandy. And pull a card for Haley and Ethan. Haley and Ethan, you have the ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, maybe feeling sad that your dad is gone, but you have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, family, good things coming in for you. So I feel like good things are coming in for the two of you here. Yeah, King of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of growth, abundance, clarity, fun things coming in for you. I like this for you. Ten of Wands. Look at 3 tens for the two of you, Haley and Ethan. And this is you releasing burdens and releasing bad things here. Yeah, looks very good for you kids. All right, let me do a switchola here. All right, Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my Libra friend reach out or should I move on? Kelly, you have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you should move on. The Moon. The Fool. Yeah, I feel like you should take a leap of faith towards something new. I wasn't sure how I was feeling about that, if I'm being honest with you. But, yeah, I feel like you should move on. I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. I feel like this is a toxic relationship. So, I would say yes. I feel like it's time for you to move on. 8 of Wands, running away. So, yeah, I would say yes. Lovely Amara, thank you for the super chat. Lovely Amara, if you could type in your question again, that would be great. Let me see. Lovely Amara, I found your question. You say, will I have serious obstacles finding a new apartment, or will I find a place? No, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like you're going to find something. Yeah, Judgment. I feel like you're going to find something for sure. Is there anything I can do to move things forward with Marvin, or am I wasting my time? I'd say don't trick yourself out of something in the future, is what I say. Here's Marvin, right here, right, Libra, and 4 Wands. marriage. I don't know why you keep getting these cards. Page of Cups, offer of love. You could be patient. This could also be new love coming in for you, Amara, is what I'd say to you. I would definitely say don't keep yourself stuck. Yeah, Death card, though. This would represent a transformation or needing to move past the relationship for now. So that's kind of what I feel for you. I don't know. I feel like you're going through a recovery period in your life, Amara. Lucid Lulu Love, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will I get a job? Yes, definitely. Six of Cups, an offer coming in for you, something that makes you very happy. Yeah, an increase in your abundance as well with this Empress card. So, yes. Readings with Ali, hello, and thank you for the super chat. How long till my ex Libra's energy is gone for good? So, right away. I don't think you're going to be waiting very long at all. I feel like you need to move on. Ten of Swords, I always say, Ten of Swords, like imagine you're dead on the ground, and there's a dog barking at you saying, come this way, come this way. You have to imagine that there's a dog telling you there's something better for you on the other side of like a stupid hill or whatever it is that you're dealing with, right? Better things. You're missing puzzle piece in love coming in for you. Ten of Cups. You can't make this stuff up. Look at this. Ten of Cups. Fortune. I switched decks, right? So you have like 3 tens in a row or something like that. So yeah, I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you, but fortune after difficulty as well. So that's what I would say to you there. Yeah. I feel like, right away, I feel like you're going to let this go, is what I'd say to you. Did I say Yee's comment? No, I didn't. But if Yee has, I think I missed Yee the other night or whatever. So Yee, pop in your question down below or whatever. I'll make sure to try to answer it if I can catch it. So, yes. Natural Market. May I have a card for next week? Card for Cancer. Chris, Ian, and the Scorpio, whatever their name is. I feel like Ian is your best bet. The other two aren't even close. So I would say that Ian is going to be the best bet for you here. Chris has the Two of Pentacles. He's probably all over the place. You know, doesn't know his ass from his elbow type of guy. And then you, for Ian, you have the Chariot, Victory. And then you have, for the last guy, the Scorpio, you have the Magician. Could be a little bit of a trickster. Could be a little bit tricky. So I'd say the middle guy. And you say, and then one for Leo. Oh, the Leo. The Leo, I feel like he's too slippery, is what I'd say. Overall, for love, you have the Page of Pentacles, not moving fast enough. I feel like you have an abundance of love, obviously. But, yeah, I would definitely say the Taurus is probably going to be the best bet here. But this is a Taurus, not making movement. So, of course, it's like the one that isn't moving is probably the best one for you. So, that's what I would say to you here. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling left out, but that's what I'd say there. Anne, thank you for the super chat, Anne. Really appreciate it. You say, pull a card for a friend who's a Sagittarius. I feel like she needs to get out of her head, is what I'd say here. I feel like she needs to start moving towards things that she wants. Yeah. Tower, she could be very stuck right now. I don't know what this is. A breakup, a tower moment, some sort of difficulties that she's going through, but I feel like it's time for her to get moving on here. Yeah. It's like she can't make a decision right now. Page of Wands, I feel like she just needs to move towards like a passion or a passion project, whether it's in business or if she is feeling restless, I feel like she needs to channel that energy into something with these two cards. So I feel like she has to channel her energy basically into something to get out of a funk, is what I'd say there. I hope that makes sense. Mila, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, does Caesar want to go get back with me? I would say, I feel like he's being too closed off right now, Mila. So I'd say right now, probably not. Yeah, I feel like you need to be patient. I feel like maybe in the future he does. Or, yeah, I feel like there's going to be a return here, Mila. So, yes, is what I will say to you. But I feel like he's being in hermit mode, or you are in hermit mode. I don't know which one. But I feel like somebody isn't open here. I feel like it's him. And I feel like with patience, he will return. So, yes, is what I'd say there. And you say, will my relationship with JP be long-term? You have the star. I would say, yeah. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Queen of Pentacles. So, yes. Yes, is what I'm going to say. So, yeah, Mila. I feel like that JP could be very long-term. You have the star, which is a wish, fulfillment, clarity. You have the King of Wands, which I feel like is him. He's probably more growth-based, more focused, more bold, more charismatic, more assertive as well. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like is you. So, I would say yes. Yeah. I feel like you might have a hard time, but yes, is what I'd say to you. So, yeah, I feel like JP would be long-term. I feel like you're going to have a choice, is what I'd say to you. Especially with that Two of Swords. You have the Two of Swords, Mila. And so that tells me that you will probably have a choice between the two. It's like if you stay with this guy, JP, or whatever, that's probably when, eventually, that's when Caesar's going to come back. I feel like you have a choice. But I would, stick with the new person. Or the, JP. Aaron Sullivan, thank you for the super chat. I feel like you will. This is like divinely guided, is what I'd say to you. And Knight of Pentacles, like trying to gather the resources, but I feel like I feel like you will. I keep telling people not to buy houses right now. I feel like we're like at the top of the market. I don't like the way the astrology looks for buying a home. I don't think we're gonna see like a huge crash or anything like that necessarily, but I do feel like the market's gonna go down. So I just feel like it's a bad time to buy a home. What I keep telling people is like if you like, to find some sort of a deal if you want to buy a home. I always tell a story. Like I live out here in Seattle. It's ridiculously expensive here, and it's like we have a friend who got a house and basically a crime had taken place in his house that he bought, and he got a huge discount on the house because because that a serious crime had taken place in the house. So those are the type of deals. If you're not afraid of hauntings and stuff like that, then I would say, that's what you need to look for, or a fixer-upper or something. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Will the Colorado trip with Dan go well? You have the Three of Swords, King of Pentacles. I don't know why that Three of Swords is coming up. Page of Swords. I would say yes, as long as you stay out of your head here. Seven of Wands, it's like somebody has to open up. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like you need to open up here in this situation, or I feel like there needs to be more openness like in this situation in some way. So I really don't know what that means, is what I'd say here. Yeah, it's like somebody's being too independent, or somebody wants to be independent. I don't know. If it's you, I would open up, is what I'd say on this trip. Like you could decide that you want more freedom, or it could be Dan as well, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look bad to me. I'm not really too worried about it, but I would just say keep it open. Kathy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love cards, feeling pulled in multiple directions. You have the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like number one, you need to open up too. Queen of Swords. Like everybody, like, I know it's a repeating message, but it's like, really, it's not that, we're all not that different, right? And the astrology is the astrology. So I feel like in a lot of ways, I blame the astrology. I feel like everybody's closed off right now. I feel like everybody needs to open up. So just know, if you want love, open up. Queen of Swords says you could be being too independent to allow love in. King of Cups, a return of love to your life. It says love is returning to your life, but you have to open up to it. And it could be a water sign that's coming in for you. Yeah, you have the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Definitely leave the past in the past. Move towards new people, is what I'd say. You have the Historians. I don't know. This could be somebody from the past, but it could be somebody you have a lot of history with that's trying to come back right now, but I would definitely move towards someone new. Yeah, there could have been a lot of conflict, or there could just be a lot of competition for you right now. I feel like you just need to date. Six of Pentacles says plant seeds, date, figure out what you want, and then move towards that. Diana Gibson, how about some clarification on Jake the drummer? Knight of Cups, did you have this card with him before? I swear to God it was you, right? So, Knight in Shining Armor, somebody who sweeps you off your feet. Four of Pentacles, stability. Nine of Pentacles, but you being single. So, yeah, I would say, I feel like this could be good in a lot of ways here. Knight of Cups, love. Four of Pentacles, stability. Nine of Cups, fulfillment, wish. So I would say you could probably go for it if you wanted to. I don't remember what I said last time, if I'm being honest, but looks good now. Readings with Allie. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ace of Swords, the Mirror. I feel like it's possible, is what I'd say to you, Readings with Allie. So I feel like saying yes, kind of. You have the Ace of Swords, communication, so I feel like there needs to be communication in the first place for this to happen, obviously. You have the Mirror, needing to look at yourself, needing to be determined to get something with this card here. Yeah, I feel like you're looking for fulfillment, is what I'd say with this card. This card is socializing to me, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like you need to socialize with this Eight of Cups. I feel like you need to get out there, be social to find somebody. It's also a card of like looking deeper into something. So I feel like you could be looking deeper into something that you want. High Priestess, trust your intuition, duh. Could be a Pisces now that you have two Pisces here. So definitely feel like it's possible. I feel like there's some sort of delay. I feel like it's possible, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, somebody's going to be very passionate about you. Social media, Knight of Wands. So I'd say yes. Mario, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for my Leo. Will we connect, or is it dead? Justice, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it's dead, is what I'd say to you. Justice kind of, I kind of look at Justice kind of as a card of, that could maybe represent like an ex in a lot of ways, but it's a card of a decision that has been made, So I feel like this decision has been made. So I feel like it's dead, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like they'd just be closed off to you at this point, if I'm being honest with you, and I have to be, right? Crumbs, card for your week. Thank you, Crumbs, for the super chat. You have the Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of forward movement is what I feel. I feel like there's like a lot of, there could be profits or promotions, raises, money potential for you here. Also a lot of attention and success with this card. I'm also getting good news. So I feel like there could be like a lot of good news coming in for you, or just like positive news in general coming in with these two cards, is what I feel. I like it. Melissa, positive vibes. You have the 2 wands, 3 wands. Yeah, moving towards the future. So this is positive. Look at moving towards new love, right? 2 wands, reaching forward, grabbing onto the new wand. 3 wands, waiting for your ships to come in. But it's card of exploration. It says date, meet new people, and you will find love here. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. So I'd get out there if I were you. For sure. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, you say love card, please. You have the door. I feel like there's a new beginning in love. Look at this, Elizabeth, finally, right? So I feel like there's like a perfect connection coming in for you here. The door, new beginning. 2 of Cups, perfect match coming in for you as well, Elizabeth. So yeah, definitely love coming in for you. Eugene, thank you for the super chat. Is there actual love potential between me and Leo? Yeah, definitely. But somebody has to take a risk, right? Ace of Pentacles is like the hero's journey. It's like ups and downs. It's like going through difficulties and challenges and all this other stuff. But look at this. The Sun, best card in the deck. Success, happiness, success, happiness. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Flirt more. Release this burden. Tell them, get it off your chest. Chandalina, thank you for the super chat. I wrote my ex. Will you reply? Yeah, I feel like you will. Yes, it might be a little bit slow, but I would say yes. This is a card of teamwork. So yes, I don't know what else to say other than yes. Crumbs, thank you for the super chat. Should I ask friend out from the gym? I would say no. I don't know. I feel like you could flirt. They might have been left out in the cold in the past. 8 of Pentacles tells me that you could put the work in if you wanted to. So I would flirt, see what happens, and kind of go from there. I wouldn't directly ask this person out. I feel like they're closed off for some reason. It's not your fault, is what I'd say. But you have the world. I feel like they will eventually open up. So I'd say flirt in that situation. Pilar, is Aries or Scorpio? Pilar, hold on 1 second. Actually, I gotta get a new deck. So hold on 1 second here, Pilar. All right, Pilar. There we go. 2 more shuffles here. All right, Pilar. Aries, Scorpio, Aries, 2 of Cups, perfect match, soulmate. So I would say Aries for sure. Yeah, Aries, King of Wands. So I would definitely say Aries for sure in that situation. Readings with Allie, a little more detail on the man coming in. 3 Cups, I feel like they could be with somebody right now. You have the 10 of Wands releasing a burden. The Hangman, like, can you make this up, right, Allie? Pisces, again, right now. I feel like they could be a little bit, this person could be a little bit delayed. Or again, I feel like they could be with somebody else right now. And so I feel like this person could be with somebody that they have a lot of history with right here. Yeah, I feel like they, or they just recently got out of a relationship that was like a third-party situation. This is coming in very clearly to me here. Like, Allie, seriously? Like I said, brand new deck right here, right? Same person. Pisces, it's clearly a Pisces is what I'm going to say to you. 8 of Swords, I feel like they're trying to set themselves free. These are all the same cards, right? You have the Page of Wands, too. I feel like it'll be very passionate. Yeah, I feel like this person was hurt in the past, Allie. I feel like they're being very independent. I feel like they're very focused on their finances right now. But you have the Judgment card, so I feel like there will be, a calling here. 9 of Cups, this is amazing, right? So I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you here. There will be fulfillment. I feel like they're just like this right now. I feel like they're 9 of Pentacles, focusing on their money, focusing on their resources. Judgment says that they are about to have a rebirth, personally, where they're probably opening it back up to love. 9 of Cups says this will be a wish for you. Yeah, I feel like that somebody wants to put in the work, wants to put in the teamwork in a relationship. They're probably a manifestor as well. Clearly, if they're a Pisces, then they are a manifestor. If they have a lot of Pisces in their chart, then they're a manifestor. So I feel like they can manifest whatever it is that they want in their life. But yeah, I feel like they're just focused on them right now. But I feel like that's about to change. So, that's pretty crazy. Look at Allie, the Moon, 10 of Swords, moving on to something else. So that's what I'd say there. But yeah, that looks amazing. Clearly somebody specific. Ohos, if you could type in your question again, I'm sorry. You know what? The problem is, Ohos, this thing moves way too quickly, and I just can't keep up with it. So if you could put it in here again, I'll make sure to answer it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for love this week. You have the Frenzy card and the Fruit of the Dead, so abundance. I feel like there's an abundance of love coming in for you here, and I feel like it's going to be very good for you. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of success for you as well here. But I feel that this says date overall. So I would definitely date at this time. I feel like you need to date, get out there, meet new people. So that's what I'd say to you. Where am I? Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I make a move at the Aries at work? I would say no. I would be careful because it's at work is what this is literally telling me. King of Swords says that there could be problems because, because the two of you work together. It could be against the rules, or maybe it's not, but it could lead to problems as well. So I would say no. I'd be careful of that. if I was being honest there, Raymond. So there you go. Yeah, I got rid of that bozo real fast. Oh no. Now they're just gonna keep putting it in here. All right, I'll let you mods. Thank you to the mods, by the way, for all their hard work. Thank you for taking care of the bozos. Really appreciate it. All right, Ojos, if you could put your question in again, that would be really great. If you have Ojos, if you have tried to type in your question already, then I would say change the words in your question, because there might be words that are being blocked by YouTube, so it's not posting, and it might look like it's posting on your side. So I just want to say that. Jenna, will Eamon talk to you? Yeah, I feel like he'll talk to you again, yeah. Daphne is, yeah, I feel like he's going to reach out again, Daphne, so yes, is what I'd say to you. No doubt about it. So, yes. Nirvani, hello. And you have the Seven of Wands, Nirvani, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you need to open up to new love here if you want love. So this could be you needing to open up to an Earth sign, or it could be an Earth sign coming in for you. I also feel like you could be just, this is like financial stability times 10 right here. So I feel like you could be becoming more financially stable. Nicole, and hello, by the way. And you have the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a passionate new beginning coming in for you. I feel like you're like seeing more. It's like you're seeing more of a return for the energy that you put into things right now. So I'd say work extra hard right now, or go for whatever it is you want. I feel like you're trying to manifest love into your life. Six of Swords is like you're moving on to calmer shores. Readings with Ali. So I missed if he was on YouTube or somewhere else. Oh, I think, yeah, it definitely showed up as social media. No joke, social media, or it could be through socializing. You have the Nine of Swords, though. This doesn't have to mean anything. Like I said, I feel like this person's on a break or something like that. I definitely feel like it could be through social media, is what I'd say to you here. You know, Nine of Wands is my social media card. It's my card of recognition and achievement. So, you know, to me, it could be social media. It could also be through friends as well. I don't know. Wheel of Fortune, you got good cards on this. But thank you again for the super chat. Yee, I have a feeling that you are also trying to type in your question. Yee, your question is not showing up. You might be able to enter it into the chat, but it's not showing up in the chat. So what I would say is change the words in your question, because I can't see it. Because YouTube, it just blocks random words that they don't like. And so, Yee, I would just say try to change the words in your question, or try to reword it. If you're using words like loan, insurance, or, you know, I don't know. There's a bunch of words. But try to change the words in it, and it will show up. That's all I can say there. Arouge, thank you, and you say, I'm tensed about it. Should I worry? No, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Ojos, finally. See, Ojos got hers through. You say, I'm seeing an Aquarius. What does he think of me? And will it go somewhere? Oh, yeah, definitely. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. Knight of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of passion here. Ten of Pentacles is your... Ten of Pentacles is your missing puzzle piece. So, yeah, definitely. I feel like this will go somewhere. Ace of Pentacles. This says go on the journey. This says go down the path. You know, have this new beginning. So, definitely. Four of Wands, marriage. Yeah, definitely. Looks amazing. So, I would say go for it for sure. Readings with Ali. Is he in the USA, close by? Oh, yeah. I would say yes. Ten of Cups, happiness, love, celebration, good things coming in for you. So I would say yes to you. Four of Swords, recovery. I feel like this will lead to a recovery, but I would say yes for you for sure. Yee, thank you again for the super chat. You say, waiting for a job. Will I get it and when? Yeah, I feel like you will get a job soon. Queen of Pentacles is a new path coming in for you. You have the Knight of Swords as well, charging forward towards success. So I feel like there's a new success coming in for you here, but I feel like this is you charging forward towards success. So yeah, Ace of Cups, a job offer. So I definitely feel like there's a job coming in for you. Ara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I chose this path in my journey advice, please. I'm not sure what, Ara, I'm not sure what you're asking, but yeah, you have the Two of Wands, so I feel like you're making a new choice, moving towards a new path, and I feel like there will be a lot of success there for you. So yes, I feel like there are good things coming in for you. This is a card of victory, kind of, it's a card of like originality, so yes, I hope I answered your question. Chelsea, hello, and thank you for the super chat. You say here, what's happening in communication for me tonight? You have the Mirror. I would say there might be no communication right now if you're hoping to communicate with somebody. The Mirror is like you talking to yourself, but it's like you talking to yourself in a good way. Five of Swords is a card of being, you know, like single, and it's kind of like the card of being alone in a lot of ways. So I do feel like there's no communication at this time. Or something. As I say, yeah, it's like somebody's not making any movements towards you. Knight of Pentacles. Or there is no movement happening in some sort of situation. That's what I'd say there. Deja, hello. Didn't get the job, but I'm still looking for something coming up. You have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to focus. Yeah, I feel, Deja, you have the Chariot. I feel like there will be a victory for you. I would just put more work in. I know that's like an obvious answer, but that's what I would do. There's some sort of victory. The Chariot says you are in control of the situation, so I'd say take control. So that's that. Where was I? And DJ, I want you to answer someone else. Lanny, love card. You have the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Could be a water sign coming in for you. Clint York, what does this mean? Clint, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Clint, I have no clue what you're asking, so feel free to, if you could clarify your question, that would be great. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Will court go in my favor in July? I would say, I feel like it's going to lead to a new beginning. You have the Five of Pentacles, which I don't like. So the Five of Pentacles tells me that, basically, that you could feel left out in the cold because of court. The door does say that the situation is coming to an end. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles as well. So I feel like you'll be financially fine, but I don't like that Five of Pentacles, if I'm being honest with you. Ninja, hello. Caltrans, 2 to 4 months for hiring process. You said not to be in a hurry to pack. Is that why? I would say yes. You have the World, travel, packing. You have the, I feel like you're still going to get offers, multiple, is what I'd say here with the Hierophant. Because the Hierophant, I mean the Hermit. Because I feel like the Hermit is saying, well, the Hermit just disappeared, Ninja. But I feel like the Hermit is saying that you are having to weigh your options for some reason. That's why it's popping into my head. You have the Six of Cups, happiness, an offer, strength card. So I feel like you need to be strong at this time. But I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Here, yeah, LFS, Ninja. I should say Ninja, that's your real name. So I feel like this is you kind of having to weigh your options. So I feel like you'll have multiple offers almost. Yeah. This is like divinely guided is what I'd say to you. So that's what I'd say to you. Haley, will Clint come home soon? I feel like he's going to come home exactly on time is what I would say to you here. Exactly when he's supposed to. I feel like you'll be very happy about this as well. But thank you again for the super chat. Raymond, Cancer still reaching out, or do I find new love? I feel like you need to get out there. I feel like they could surprise you and reach out for sure. You have the Fool, needing to take a leap of faith, needing to get out there and needing to date. Yeah, 3 of Wands. I'd say don't wait. I feel like they still will reach out, but don't wait. I keep telling people don't wait on anybody this year. It's a big mistake. It's like, you know, I saw someone else do a video saying why you should wait, and I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, because it's like you shouldn't wait, especially right now. There's too much opportunity, and it's like if somebody's meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. You know, God, the universe will make sure it happens no matter what. So go out there and date is what I'm going to say to you. Jennifer Jones, thank you for the super chat. You have the King of Cups. Yeah, is what I'd say to you. 8 of Pentacles, just put the work in. King of Cups is a card of return love to your life. So again, if like things have been feeling like left out of the relationship, this says that those things will be returning to you, Jennifer. 8 of Pentacles just says put the work in. As long as both people are willing to put the work in, things will work out. Yeah, Justice, yeah, definitely. New balance coming in for you. So I would say yes. Donna McCall, hello. Will I be granted harassment protection? I'm going to lodge. You have the two. I would say yes to you. I feel like you are worried about this, so I'd say don't worry about it. But the Sun would say yes, so yes is what I'd say to you. No doubt about it. Dogan, can I get a card for this week? You have the Star. I feel like there's some sort of wish, happiness coming in for you. Mary, will I be successful? Yeah, I feel like you are going through a transformation. I feel like that will find you will find a passion. 6 of Wands. Yeah, success. So no doubt about it. Alex A, should I get an apartment and move or keep commuting to work? I would say wait right now. I feel like you are going to move is what I'd say to you, but I would wait. I wouldn't move right now. So for some reason, I feel like there needs to be delay. I feel like this is for a reason. I feel like it's because you need to do your research is what I'd say. Like, I feel like you really need to find the right place is what I'd say to you here. But I would wait if I were you. Lou M, can I get a money card? You have the Devil. I feel like you need to let go of bad habits. Not a bad card, not a good card. Just says watch your spending. Things will be fine to you. There could be some sort of change. Like, you could say you need to get more money for what you're doing work-wise. So, like, ask for a raise, ask for a promotion. Pretty much anything like that. Elaine S, may I have a card? Yes. You have the 5 of Cups. I feel like you could be feeling left out in the cold. I feel like you need to start dating. 6 of Pentacles says start planting seeds. Start putting in the work to find new love, basically. So I feel like that's what you need to do, Elaine. No doubt about it. Where did that card go? All right. I'm going to have to get that later. So that's that. Ninja, are you leaving? Good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. No doubt about it. All right. I might take one more question. Whoever gets their question in. Brandy, yeah, definitely. I feel like you just have to work on it, but I definitely feel like it will open up. No doubt about it. For sure. You are welcome, Blue. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Marilyn, when is my health going to get better? I feel like once you start putting the work into the health, yeah, I feel like this could be a new doctor, or you could be seeing someone new, but I feel like you just need to put the work in to heal yourself in a lot of ways. Yeah, there is like conflict here, but yeah, I feel like there's going to be a recovery for you soon. So no doubt about it. But all right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to come back. Also, the weekly readings are up on the channel. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.